All right, so we had some more interesting details come out about the no jumper crew and relationship dynamics, I guess is the way that I would describe it. But it turns out that Housephone has actually had relations with Lena the Plug. And people online have been saying that it was before Adam 22 had ever gotten with her. But Adam, from what he said in a video where he was discussing it with academics, made it seem like it was not before they had already gotten together. So that is one point of contention here. But the news was actually released originally from the first place that I saw it ever was actually on the Ace Boys podcast where Potlord talked about it. But I also saw other people attributing breaking the news to Kiki. But I was pretty sure that his stream had happened on Sunday, yesterday, early in the morning, either early in the morning yesterday or afternoon Saturday. I can't really remember which one. But I was pretty sure that that news had come out from Kiki after them. But who knows? I don't know. The internet has no particular order whenever this kind of information comes out. But it's not the crazy part about it or anything that's weird because, I mean, Lena is an adult performer. So people are back and forth on whether or not this is anything that is impactful, like whether Adam 22 should be mad at Housephone or whether this is a W for Housephone. And one, I'm going to say, I'm giving my 2 cents, of course. I would say that I don't consider it necessarily a W for Housephone because he didn't even do that with that intention. It was a long time ago, back when they were friends and stuff like that. And I'm sure that Adam didn't have a problem with that at the time. But there are also people who are saying that Adam has no problem with that. And I don't think that's true for several reasons. One, because he doesn't let her perform with males anymore. And I think that that is because, he's talked about his comfortability with those kind of things, that he's not comfortable with her doing any type of scenes with adult male actors anymore, which, hey man, I guess when you have a unique relationship in that way, I don't know what the right or wrong way to feel about any of those kind of things is. I don't care. I would never be in anything like that in the first place, especially not with a child. But, he says that he doesn't feel comfortable with her doing that with men, which shows, I know it's on camera, so it's a little bit different, but, why he's perfectly fine with her being on camera with women, so it's not about her showing herself on camera. That's the uncomfortability. It's the relations with other men. Okay. And another factor that leads me to believe this is how many times it has been brought up that Adam 22 has allegedly taken women from Housephone. Like, he has brought up on several occasions, times, and Housephone has too, times when Adam has gotten with a girl that, he wanted to get with. And there's 2 reasons that I think that this could happen, because I feel like I've heard Housephone say it more than I heard Adam. I think that Housephone said that because he really knew, the truth of obviously their situation, and he was kind of deflecting from that to make it seem like hey, we had this phase where it was back and forth and stuff like that. But Housephone, you never got with a girl, like you never proposed to a woman who had been with that. Maybe you have. We don't know who he's proposed to, but you're not currently engaged to a woman who Adam has had relations with. Not to say that you won't ever in the future and stuff like that, because I don't know if that's actually something that makes you all uncomfortable. We know that you're a freaky little man, but I would say that that would make me feel like Adam has some feeling about men having intercourse with his woman while he's in a relationship with them. That's why he's not a swinger. It's why he doesn't do anything in that regard. And I'm not saying it like that's a weird thing. They have a weird relationship, granted, but it's pretty normal for a man to not want his woman to have sex with another man. Very normal and rational. So that's why I don't put it past him. But everybody online is like, oh yeah, he doesn't care about that. He is who he is, man. He gets that all the time. Why would that matter? It's just his mother of his child. Sure, sure. But with that new information coming out, though, I will say that it's not like groundbreaking. Like I don't. It's not like they were headed in a good direction before that, anyways. But is that the nail in the coffin? At least for the relationship dynamics between Housephone and Adam, which is probably for the best. And I'll be honest with you, Housephone is a very forgiving seeming person and a sweethearted person. I could very well see him making up and being friends with Adam after so many years. Maybe. I don't think he should. I wouldn't recommend it, but I wouldn't be surprised. So I just say that to say this is one of those kind of things where if you're on the outside, you probably shouldn't be too emotionally invested either way or care, because you have no control over what two other men do with themselves, obviously. And these people have been through some things together that we don't know about, that they keep in secret. We don't know what they know about each other, what they want to come out, what they don't want to come out, what they've been through. We don't know any of that stuff. And like I said, Housephone's a softie. Adam, I don't think I would call him a softie necessarily, but who knows? I would say he's more mysterious in that way, as to where we don't really know how he is behind closed doors. I don't really care either which way. I'm only talking about this because it happened over the weekend. It was fairly interesting in comparison to other things. But yeah, if more drama, more info, more content from the No Jumper house of content, and it's yeah, it seems the more and more seems like more and more that this is going to be, the we're on the other side of the hill for No Jumper as far as the you know growth. So interesting, somber.